Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, I hope you enjoyed the read and think about joining the tarot team. Right, we're doing another moon cycle read and general energies overview, and this is for general energies. Okay, so basically generally what you need to know, what the universe needs to tell you, wants to tell you, inform you about whatever it may be. So nothing really, just your bog standard read to see what's going on in your lives. Okay, so it's quite simple. We pull an energy out of here. That'll be the overall energy of the next couple of weeks or so for you. They're from the Norse runes, and then we'll get one card for each sign out of there, and that will be the main header for the reads I do later on. Okay, so we got Gabo or Gibo. That's all about connection with people, contracts, giving, receiving, sharing, learning how to give graciously, how to receive graciously, things like that. Okay, so, and it's also a card of contracts being the fact that you would, if you were illiterate, mark X on the spot to say yes, you understand what you are signing yourself on for. Has X marks the spot is not traditionally something to do with pirate treasure maps, although maybe for some of you this could be X marks the spot as in like a pirate treasure map, because I mentioned it. We got the Six of Pentacles coming out for you, so this is a time of balance, a time of giving as much as you receive. As I said, this is Gabo. This is all about learning how to give graciously and generously and learning how to receive graciously and generously as well. And we got Temperance. Temperance is all about divine timing, taking your time. The best things come to those who wait and the like. But if that is the case, why does the early bird get the worm? Unless, of course, the early bird's been waiting a long time. So let's have a little look. See, we'll start with Aries. We'll go through to Pisces. Doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be starting with 20-year-old men going through to 60-year-old women at the end. Okay, it's just categories. It gives you a starting point. Just watch the whole thing. Go with anything what resonates. Make a little note of it and then keep an eye out for it. If you have Cancerian energy resonating with you, watch a few Cancerian videos, because that's like kind of telling you, there's our first two coming out for Aries. That's kind of telling you what sort of energies you're working from, because we all have different energies in our birth chart. So, generally speaking, for Aries, we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is a reflection of that Temperance card, and we have got the Ten of Wands. This is basically saying generally you've been hanging on to something, you've been carrying something, some burden, I don't know, someone's secret, maybe you're carrying people at work, whatever it is. Now, the divine timing card here is working both ways. For some of you, you're now just entering this energy. Someone's just revealed this secret to you, or someone has just decided to unload all their workload onto you, and you're going to start feeling the burden of this. For others of you, it's the end of that. Okay, and for some of you, you're somewhere in between. So it's the end of that as well. So it's time that you have to like release that secret, pass that burden on to someone else. Okay, or just by releasing the secret, it releases the burden. Or it's time to stop doing that other person's work and concentrate on your own work. So there you go, Aries. Taurus. We got the Ten of Cups for Taurus. Now, the Ten of Cups is telling us your general energy is coming up soon. It's going to be fulfilling, emotionally fulfilling, if not physically fulfilling. And it is kind of like maybe you're going to meet someone and they're going to be the perfect person for you. Not saying that it's going to be the perfect life or anything like that. You might still have troubles with, I don't know, not having enough money to pay the bills, but at least you've got the perfect person to stand by your side while you're not paying the bills. Okay, and so it is just generally speaking about like on some form of emotional level or possibly spiritual level, not necessarily practical level. Geminis, you've got the Eight of Cups. There is some form of movement coming up for you in the next few weeks. This could be something as simple as going on holiday, okay? But for some of you, this is moving house, changing jobs, breaking up with relationships or finding new people and starting relationships with them. It is all about moving away from something which is not working for you and moving towards something that is. Cancerians, let's see what we've got. We have choices to make in front of us. The Two of Wands I always see as a no-brainer type choice. It's an obvious choice. You shouldn't really have to even consider it a choice. It's the obvious route to go. You can, I don't know, you're driving along, you see the road closed sign and you see the diversion. Now the obvious choice there is take the diversion because the road is closed. And I know that sometimes you think, well, the road isn't closed, it's just blocked off a little bit, I can squeeze through. So you spend the next 5 minutes going down that closed road and you find, oh no, there's a whole trench across the road and I can't get my car over it, I have to go round and go back. The obvious choice was follow the diversions. That's what it's put there for. Now, in the moment, it might seem like a bit of a problem. This choice might seem a bit of a problem. It might seem like it's going to take longer. It's going to be a harder road to take. But in the long-term picture, it's actually going to get you to where you're going quicker. Bearing in mind, all these cards are linked together. So coming off the Gemini one there, just before you, is all about movement. Yeah, you're trying to get to somewhere. You might have to take the choice what looks like the harder route to get to where you're going. Okay, Leos, you have got the Ace of Wands. Some form of passionate new beginning for you. Maybe you're finding a new pastime, a new hobby. And again, I just have to reiterate how all these cards are connected together. This one's actually pulling up to that 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. It's not just a passion you're developing. It's emotionally fulfilling you. It's like that little bit of life you've always been missing. Now, this could be anything. This could be that you've decided to say bollocks to saving money. I'm just going to go out and enjoy myself with whatever cash I have spare at the end of each payday, whatever it may be for you. But it's all about just like that burning desire and you fulfilling it. Okay, some people could see that as a little bit selfish, but at the end of the day, you can keep all the money you want. All you're going to do is end up as the richest person in the graveyard. Yeah. Okay, so we got the 9 of Pentacles coming out for our Virgos. This is, this is for the second Virgo new moon, by the way. But you probably already gathered that from the thumbnail and the title. Hopefully, I'll put it in there as well, maybe if I remember. It took me half the read before I remember to actually say it in the read. It is a general read as well, which means it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can. Go and check out your birth chart and see what other signs you have in there and just like focus in on some of them. You could be working from different aspects of your birth chart, as I've already mentioned in this video. 9 of Pentacles for Virgos. There's this energy of freedom and independence coming up for you. Now, this could be perhaps you're at work, your boss goes away and puts you in charge, okay? And it's giving you the freedom and independence of not like being in charge, being the boss. And it might not be as free and as independent as you think. You find out that your boss has a boss. See, everyone's boss has a boss somewhere. Now, this is also an element of becoming like free and independent of relationships as well. For some of you, this could be just the fact that you're hitting retirement. If you are hitting retirement, if you are sort of over the next month or so thinking about leaving work and living a life of luxury on that hard-earned money you have put on one side to see you through your twilight years, why don't you drop that in the comments and let us all know, and we can all congratulate you on making it to that milestone of life. But there is this element of breaking free, becoming independent for some form of relationship. That could be a work relationship with retirement. And that could be a romantic relationship. Perhaps you're breaking up with a person you've spent a long time with. It could just literally be a platonic friendship. Okay, maybe it's just not working for you anymore. Maybe it's just life's too much, too busy, and like the friendship's been slipping away for a while, and you finally realise it's not actually there anymore. The 9 of Pentacles. Again, it is linked to that 8 of Cups, this movement. For some of you, it'll be the wise thing to do. Take the no-brainer choice. It might look hard at the time, but you have to move away from a relationship of some description because it's not working. Okay, let's have a look at how Libran's going to back you up there. As I said, all these cards are connected. You'll be going independent into the unknown. For some of you, this will be breaking away from your job and starting your own business. Okay, but you have no idea of where it's going to take you, how to do it, or any of that stuff. The moon coming out for Librans. This is an energy of the unknown. Okay, as this relates to you, as in the general energies, it could be the universe sort of saying you need to stay in the dark for a little while. Yeah, if is your birthday coming up? Yeah, your birthday's coming up, and perhaps someone's surprising you with a surprise party. Now, if you know about that, it's not really going to be much of a surprise, is it? Okay, so this is why the universe is saying you've got to be kept in the dark. There is something which will come, but you can't really know about its forecoming. Okay, for others of you, this is perhaps you are keeping other people in the dark. Perhaps you're going to surprise them on your birthday by not being there. Okay, and you've arranged yourself a little birthday getaway. You're hitting the big 3-0, big 4-0, the big 60, whatever it may be for you, and you are disappearing off, and it's going to be like, screw you people, screw you the world, I'm going to enjoy myself. And in the case of Wands, it's a passionate beginning, and that's, these cards are big time linking with each other, because this is just the general energies. Okay, we're just looking at it from different aspects, and we're calling them astrology signs. So there is that element as well. Maybe you got a secret. Yeah, we said about like the burdens of carrying a secret up there with Aries. Maybe you got a secret you're keeping. Maybe someone's keeping a secret from you with this moon card. But there is this element of the unknown, and obviously with the element of the unknown comes the element of discovery. Okay, so let's see where that pans out in this read as well. Scorpios, we have a king. No, it's not a king. It's a Knight of Cups. Okay, let me just check my phone for a minute because I'm getting a bit low on time. Not that I'm going to rush through this now. It takes as long as it takes. But I'm just keeping an eye on it. Right, okay, so we got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups coming out for you Scorpios. There is this energy of someone's bringing you love. Okay, now, I feel this isn't a direct love. This could be like a school ground or school playground type love. My friend really likes you. My friend wants to know if you like them. My friend, yeah, it's like so you could be finding out the secret being revealed here. You could be being revealed into the light that someone actually has feelings for you. But I feel that you're finding this out through a third party. They might not be directly doing it. Okay, or it could be that someone's finally had enough with you not being able to see like the truth as plain as the nose on your face, and actually pointing out that you do realise that this person dotes over you forever and they've always wanted to be with you, and you just seem to be blind to them. They're sort of pointing out the obvious to you. Okay, Sagittarius, I nearly called you Scorpio. Sagittarius, you've got the 5 of Wands coming out. You're going to go through this stage of being challenged. I'm actually going to say with that 5 of Wands, it's not quite being tested. You're just going to go through some challenging times. You're going to find things ain't going to quite work out the way you wanted them to, the way you expected them to. Things are just going to be a little bit, a little bit of hard work is what I feel. And I do feel a pull going up to that 10 of Wands up there. It's going to be burdensome. It's going to be trying. It's going to be tedious. But you have to go through these stages. If you don't ever find out what that stage of life is like, how are you supposed to enjoy when it's easy? Okay? So, Capricorns, you've got the World coming out. You are starting something big. You're starting something new. You're starting something challenging. Okay, I say these things because, well, it's the World. It's a big new start, but I feel the challenge from the cards what came before it. But the results are going to be really rewarding as well. And I think we're going to see that in the cards will come after it. But you're starting something new. It's something big and it's something challenging. Okay, maybe you've decided you're going to sit down and write your memoirs or a book or a novel. I don't know what it is. Maybe you've decided to start your own business. Maybe you've just invented a water engine, what runs off water, and that is a big challenging new start for you, because how do you keep that out of the government's hands and stay alive at the same time? Not that I'm saying that the government go around and kill people who have these wonderful ideas which jeopardize the petrol dollar, but I leave it hanging there before I get this video banned. Right, we got the Four of Pentacles coming out for Aquarians, hanging on to things. Okay, it's being pulled straight up there. You're hanging on to something from the past. Okay, it's stopping you from going forward. It's stopping you from seeing the future. It's making a moon. It's blocking it. Okay, you should be moving away from whatever you're hanging on to, but you're not. You're still hanging on to this, and we'll dive deeper into this when we do the main reads for this. And I do have to apologize in advance. It's going to be a while before I get onto them, because I have really backlogged up. I've been doing 12 to 14 hour days for the last 4 weeks, and I really haven't had much time to be doing and concentrating on any of my channels, let alone my YouTube channel. I only have YouTube channels, let alone my tarot channel. So let's have a look at Pisces. You have got Temperance. It was the bottom card in the split when we done the split right at the beginning. It's coming out here for all of you, not just Pisces. Yeah, you have to be patient with this. As ironically, I apologize for how long the main reads are going to take, and you're just going to have to wait for them. Okay, you get these reads do come out when you actually need them. If you could look at it as another way, I'm giving you a major heads up, an advance warning of what's coming, because when I do the main read is when it's hitting. Okay, you just have to be patient. You just have to wait. And as I said, when I cut that card right at the beginning of the read, the best things come to those who wait. But I also mentioned the early bird gets the worm. This is the early bird gets the worm. You now just have to wait to get the best worm. Okay, you might get any old worm if you're early, but if you wait and you're patient, wait for that right moment, you get the best worm. Okay, but in terms of your read for here, yes, you are... I feel it's when's it my turn. Okay, you've been waiting, you're impatient, you're chomping at the bit, you want to get going with something, but you can't quite yet. You have to wait for that right moment. And I don't mean like when you're thinking about having children, because that right moment will never be there. And I'm not thinking about when you should settle down and get married, because that right moment will never be there. And if it is there, then it's not. Okay, it's an illusion. It's the Seven of Cups of the right moments. Okay, it's because there is never a right moment for these things. There is only the moment. When the moment happens, that is the right moment. But you don't get forewarning. You don't get told when that right moment is. And let's face it, a lot of the times, most of us miss that right moment because we're waiting for some sign of some description. Okay, that is your read. Hopefully it all resonates with you. Oh, well, let's just have a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, for all of you lot, we have new starts and commitments. Okay, these are all to do with some form of new start and commitment. And of course it's some sort of new start. We're doing a new moon read. New moons are all about full starts. Full starts, new starts. Full stops, full moons, new moons. Oh, I got confused there, didn't I? Okay, so that is the end of your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please hit that thumbs up button. Let me know that you liked it. Let me know that it resonated with you. You can even drop it in the comments how and when it does. If you didn't like this read, you can give it the thumbs down. That's absolutely fine. That's what it's there for. But can you do me a big solid? Let me know in the comments what it is you didn't like about the read, and then I might be able to put things right in future reads. Talking about future reads, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I strongly suggest you do so. By doing so, you'll be adding your energies to the tarot team part, and thus making reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. If you really, really want to push the boat out, and if you really, really want to help support me, you can always send me a super thanks as well. So until the next time you're watching one of my videos, until you're tuning in for one of the main reads for one of my previous moon cycle reads I've done, you will be good out there.